Well, welcome back. I just wanted to take a few moments before the end of the program today to say again thank you for your support of the Dove and all the things that we're doing here through broadcasting with radio and television, digital broadcasting through the printed word. We're coming to the end of our spring boost where we've asked you to prayerfully consider supporting the Dove if you've never done so, and if you have, thank you. We're about, as of late yesterday, and a rough figure here, but we're about 84% of the goal we've set for this. So we got about another week to go, and we'll see. Right now, we're on track to meet that goal. And so many of you have already responded. I just want to say thank you, really thank you. You're making a big difference. We had a very challenging first quarter, unlike we've seen in many, many years. And I think that's primarily because of all the things going on in the world, the anxiety. High gas prices certainly is a reason for that, and we understand that. We also know that a lot of ministries, other ministries around our area and around the country and other broadcast ministries also had a very difficult first quarter. So I think we're all in this together. We understand it. We're not asking you to do anything other than what the Lord would lead you to do. But what we're doing here at the Dove and reaching so many people with the gospel is a reach that we never thought possible. And the Lord is using the Dove in mighty ways to reach people through radio and television, through the printed word, our word for you today, devotional. I have one right here. There it is, right there. And we print literally thousands of these in our immediate area, but millions around the world. So when you support the Dove, you're part of that. You're part of helping us get the word out. And the result now and the impact of what we're seeing through media is pretty remarkable. And we're working on a lot of things to improve that. We should be launching our new website here within the next week or so. We're looking forward to that. That'll make it much easier for you to watch another program again or watch another interview again and to be a part of what we do. But folks, this is really interesting times. People are very, very anxious, as you can imagine. Perhaps you too are very anxious about the world conditions, and what's happening. It just seems like there's just no happiness, no peace anywhere. But we know that Christ is the answer, and we know that a relationship with Him makes all the difference in the world. And it's the resource that you need in your life to anchor you during these times. And I can tell you this, that a lot of people are seeking. A lot of people are checking out faith. They're checking out God. They're checking out the Bible. They're checking out churches. Some churches are experiencing phenomenal growth. And a lot of people will tell you, well, the church is in trouble and all these. Well, some of that may be true. But at the end of the day, we know now that a lot of people are turning to faith. Is God real? Does He really love me? Is Jesus the only way to heaven? Is there a heaven? These fundamental questions are being asked constantly. And what media provides and what we do with radio, television, the printed word, we provide a resource through your help and your support, so you're part of us. We provide a resource by which people can investigate all these questions in the privacy of their home or in their car, on their phone, on their pad, whatever. They can sit down and begin to look at the programming, watch the programming, listen to the programming, and get answers to some of these questions. And I got to tell you, in reading some of our prayer requests and reading some of the response from emails and actually letters, we still get a lot of letters, believe it or not, in emails. The Dove is touching a lot of lives out there. And just recently, we partner with another ministry that has other television stations, and we partner with that ministry, and we provide the programming for their television stations 24 hours a day. And they just signed down 3 new ones, one in just north of San Francisco. It actually comes from Fort Bragg down into San Francisco. One covers the entire Sacramento area, gets down into Lodi and Stockton, and then there's one in Visalia that goes down through Visalia, down to Fresno, and even gets into little bits of Bakersfield. So the Dove's work is getting out there. We're reaching more people than ever before. In fact, we did a tally the other day of the population of the area that we're covering with television. Just the population area is a little over 14 million. We're working hard to get on satellite. We've never been on satellite, but we now have the means to do that. by the license that we just obtained to even expand our immediate home ground to get on satellite. That'll be happening sometime this year once we get the resources put aside for that. It's a big project. It's about a $100,000 project. But the point being is, God dropped into our hands. Someday I'll tell the whole story. But God dropped in our hands the ability to get what they call a full-power television station. And folks, this doesn't happen every day, believe me. And it doesn't happen the way it happened to us. And it was really a set of circumstances, one after the other. In our engineering department and myself, we worked on this. We go, what if, what if, what if, what if? And all of a sudden, through 2.5 years of doing engineering work and legal work, the FCC has granted us what they call a construction permit to build that station. So once we set aside the funds to do that, we'll be able to build another station that will be on satellite and will be, it's what they call a must carry. So the satellite companies have to carry us, and so do the cable companies. So we're doing our part to reach as many people as we can. Only God matches the content of a program at the right time with the viewer or the listeners, and then the miracle takes place. God talks to them and ministers to them and shows his love to them and helps them. So when you partner with theDove, you're helping us do that. And so only do what the Lord leads you to do, nothing more, okay? And if you belong to your church, don't take from your church. If you're already involved in the ministry, be faithful and stay faithful to that ministry. But if the Lord's leading you to help us, you can call anytime at 541-776-5368. Or you can safely and securely go online at theDove.us. You'll go to our old website, but the new one will be up here shortly. Again, call 541-776-5368 or safely and securely online at theDove.us. And again, always only do what the Lord leads you to do. So from all of us here at theDove, thank you, thank you, thank you for partnering with us. We're coming out of this. We're going to be fine. God's with us. God's with you. And together we're going to reach more people and add to heaven's population. How's that? You can take it that way. So thank you so very much. God bless you.